Hello, what's up YouTube? How you guys doing? Okay, today's tutorial is just gonna be this beautiful top right here. Okay, it's actually a little bit bigger than I am, covered my breast. Like, I'm not gonna wear this kind of thing, like. Alright guys, so this is actually size 41, but I'm size 39. Okay, this is the black cup side, and this is the design right here, and this is the mesh part of it, and lastly the fringe part of it. And the back side looks something like this. It's just so beautiful, huh? Okay guys, we're gonna learn how to make it, so let's go straight into the tutorial, right? So for this project, we'll be needing this materials. I'm needing an acrylic fiber, um, and a measuring tape, a pair of scissors, 2.5 mm hook. So as you all know, we're going to start by making a slip knot. So after the slip knot, I'd like you to chain up to 25, make 25 chains. So here I have my 25 chains, and I'm just going to measure it right now to show you what I have. Um, I have 3.5 inches, but I'm just gonna stretch it a little bit to get 4 inches because I don't want it to be too big on her. So I have 4 inches, just like I mentioned earlier. I'm working for a size 41. So after that, I'm just gonna add 3 more chains to that, making it a total of 28 chains. And after making the 28 chains, I'm just gonna go straight into the fourth chain. That's, I'm gonna skip the 3 chains, go right into the fourth one, and make one double crochet in there. So I'm just gonna make one double crochet in all of the stitches all the way down the row until I have only one chain left. So I'm gonna meet you right there to show you what to do next. So right here I'm at the end, and I just have only one left. So in that one chain left, you're gonna make 3 double crochets inside that chain. Then after this, gonna chain one, and in that same space I'm gonna add 3 more double crochets in there. One, two, and three. So in total I have 3 chains, 3 double crochet chain one, 3 double crochet in one space. Okay, we're gonna go straight into the other part, and we're gonna make one double crochet in there. And please remember to hide your tail along so you don't have a dirty work. Okay, one double crochet. Just go ahead and whatever you did on this other side, you're gonna just have to repeat it on the side. So as you can see guys, I have my own complete, and I have exactly 25 double crochets and 25 double crochets, 3 double crochet chain one, 3 double crochet, and you see how tight this work is. You can't really see through it. Okay, so now we are going over to the next. What we do is to chain 2, turn your work round, and in that same space, one double crochet. So continue with this until you get to the top right here, and I'll meet you where we had our chain 1 to show you what to do next. So right now I'm done, and I have exactly 28 double crochets because of the 3 chains that we had. So 3 double crochets that we had here. So I have 28 double crochets, and I will make 3 double crochet again in here in that chain 1 space. chain one, in that same space you make 3 double crochet, and this begins the count of the numbers for this part. So guys, I'm done with mine and I have exactly 31 double crochets on this other side, and thus far this is what our work looks like. So with this you can continue with yours. It's all about going back to this side, coming back, turn back, go back, turn back until you have your desired size. Okay guys, I'm done with mine, and this is how it is, and I'm just gonna measure to show you what I have. For this part I have about 7.5 inches. I didn't stretch, and for the length I have exactly the same thing, and I made 11 rows for this. So I have 11 here and I have 11 here. So right now I'm going to show you how I do the side of it. So in total I have 58 double crochets, and it's gonna be okay for me to do what I want to do with it. So you should actually try to count yours and make sure that you can actually work with yours. Like, I'm just gonna chain 2, turn the work round, and make 1 double crochet in that same space, just like we've been doing. And this is 1 double crochet, and this is 2, and this is 3. Okay, you have 3 double crochets. After this you're just going to chain 2 and you skip 1 and 2 and go into the third chain, third stitch, and make 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, and 3 double crochet. Is that okay? So this is how I go about it. So you should just have to go, and you are going to end with 3 double crochet just like this. Okay, right here. And you're going to repeat the same thing here. You don't just be doing this. So why you should actually have to count yours is to make sure that you don't have something less. So 58 is just okay for me, and I'm just going to continue with this. 3 double crochet, chain 2, skip 2, 3 double crochet. Okay, so right now you just want to chain 1, because you'll be chaining 1 right here. So you skip the 1 chain and go over to the double crochet, the 3 double crochet that you made in this space. So you just go inside there and make 3 double crochet. 1, 2, and 3. So you chain 2 and you skip 2 on the third, you make 3 double crochet in the next 3 stitches. Okay, so that's just it. Continue with this until you find your way back to this point, and you can be you can stop with 3 double crochet. Alright guys, so we are done with this, and this is the 12th row, the 12th round, anyone you want to call it. So let's go over to the next, which is the finish touch for this part. Okay, we're gonna chain 1 and turn round. Then we skip all those 3 double crochet, come into this chain 2 space and make 5 double crochet in there. This is gonna be like our fun. 2, 3, 4, and 5. So guys, you can actually make here 6 if you want it. Okay, once you've done this, you come here, you actually come right straight. You skip this first double crochet, go into the second double crochet, that's the middle stitch. On top of that, you place one single crochet, right? Yeah, so you wrap around and come into this chain 2 space and make 5 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So you come to the middle stitch and you make a single crochet. Okay, now we are at the top. I'm just gonna do the same thing we've been doing, make a slip stitch on the third stitch, and in here you just go there and make 5 double crochet, just normal, like the way you were doing before. 3, 4, and 5. So now that I have these two together, we just have to connect them together. I have these two, so I'll connect them. So I will insert my hook in the single crochet, the last single crochet or slip stitch, whatever you made last. So make sure it is the same side with this. So then I'll pull this loop through. Sorry, I've already cut it and it's very short, so I'll just have to carefully pull it through this and chain up 1. So I think this is a slip stitch, so just have to chain 1 to secure it. Okay, so it is connected right now. Oh my god, that was just about to lose this. So guys, once I connect it, I'll have to measure, because this will determine if I will have to add something by the side before, or how many lengths I'll have to add by the side before finishing up the work, so the person doesn't have a loose work. So since I'll measure first and I'll show you what I have. So I have 18 inches here. Okay, so 18 inches. After making the 30 chains, which is this, I'll add 2 more chains, making it a total of 32 chains. These 2 chains does not count as anything, it's just a turning point for us. So I'll skip those 2 chains and go right into the third chain and make 1 double crochet. Once I've done this, I'll chain 1, then I will skip 1 chain, go to the second chain and make 1 double crochet, just like this. So I'll chain 1 and skip 1, go into the next and make 1 double crochet. So guys, sorry, I forgot to say, I don't know how, but just connect your yarn here and repeat the same thing right here. So when you get here to the last, you have 1 chain remaining, so the next thing you do is to chain up 1 and go right, skip this last 1 chain that you have here and go into the single crochet that you made to complete this, or to start whichever one. So you make 1 double crochet inside there. Now you have the top of the, okay, you have this is the top of the 1 double crochet that you made for this part. So you skip it, you're not working inside there, you go on the body of the work. I don't know if you can see it. So on the body, on this space, okay, just go right there and make 2 double crochet. And remember, after this you are not chaining 1 again after you make this. So just go right into the place and make 2 double crochet. and into this two, into this, the whole space that you have on the body, under the breast, you're gonna make two double crochet in each of these spaces. I just hope you understand. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead, and when I get here, please make sure your work is in order so that you don't have to, start looking for what to do next. So when I just get here, I'll just hide the tail, and I'll go ahead. I repeat the same thing I did on this part. I'll repeat the same thing right here, and I'll also hide this tail. So go ahead until you finish. So I'll meet you at the end of the row to show you what to do next. So now I'm here at the end of the row to go over to the next, and this is what I have. I have about 15 of this. Counting from here, I have about 15, and I have the same thing here. So please, whatever you did here, ensure that you do the same thing here. Whatever you do here, ensure that you do the same thing here. Like in this middle, I didn't work on any other one. I just went ahead and worked on the single crochet that we made for this. After the 5 cluster stuff, we made 3 the single crochet. So that was actually how I did it. So I did it here and I did it here. So whatever you do, if you look very well, you understand what I mean. Check it out, okay? So whatever you do here, ensure that you do here. And the same thing here, skipped 1, the same thing also here. So I have 15 double crochets here. So the next, we're going to chain 2 and turn and work around. Then we go into this space right here, not on anything, into this space. So make 1 double crochet. Guys, I don't know if you think that your work is a kind of flappy, should consider making a triple crochet. And this is how I do my triple crochet: wrap around, insert where you want, and wrap around, pull through, just a very short loop, wrap around, pull through that, and tighten it because of this kind of work that we are doing. And wrap around, pull through 2, wrap around, pull through 2. So we're gonna make it as short as we can so that it's gonna be the same length with the 1 double crochet. Okay, so when you've done this, you chain 1 and come into this place. For now, we're gonna be working on triple crochets, guys. Okay, so that we have something strong. Okay, you are going to be working inside here, but nevertheless you can still work double crochet if you like, but I hope you see how mine is. It's very nice. So just go ahead. I will, when you get here, I'll meet you here to show you what to do next. So but for now, continue with the triple crochet. Okay guys, I'm here right now, so I'll just have to chain 1 as usual. Then I'm gonna skip this one, come into this space right here and make my triple crochet. So if you decide to make it on the stitch, it's still okay, but I just felt like I'm going with the rules of what I have here, and it says beautiful. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. Okay, and we're gonna skip 1 and go right to the, I'm just being crazy today, guys. So I wanted to flow with me and tolerate my madness. Okay, I will just go ahead with this, right? You see, that's just it. Go ahead with this until you find your way back to this side and just repeat the same thing that we've actually done here. It's a super easy. So I'll meet you when I'm done with this right here to show you what to do next. Okay, so I'm here at the end of this row. To finish up, we will have to Okay, I've already made the last one double crochet in this space, so I'm not going to chain any other one. I'm just going to go straight here and make my one double crochet on top of the one double crochet stitch up there and make one double crochet. Then I'm going to chain two and turn my work around and go straight into that same space and make one double crochet. So after this, I'm just gonna make this chain two doesn't count as anything, remember, just like this one. Okay, I'm just gonna go, okay, this count as one double crochet rather. So this chain two doesn't count as anything. So after you make the chain two, one double crochet in the same stitch and chain one, come right into this space. Actually, you can make it a triple crochet. Yeah, let's make it a triple crochet just to rhyme with what we have. Okay, so we're just gonna go right into the space and make it triple crochet, one, two, and triple. Okay, after this you're just gonna chain one and come right into the space and make a triple crochet. Remember to make the first one, the first very tight. Okay, chain one, just like that, go into all the spaces. So this is how you start every row of this mesh parts, and this is how you end every row of this mesh part. Okay, I hope that is understandable. I'll just leave you to it. Continue with ears and go as much roll as you want. You know the length that you want, so just go as much roll as you want. So when I'm done with mine, I'll come back to show you how I did it and how many rows I got. Alright guys, so this is what I have. I actually made total of 10 rows for this, including this first one. So from here to here I made 10 rows. I'm going to measure to see if I have exactly what I wanted. I want everything to be 30 inches because the person's belly size is that's the waist size is 33. So I want everything to be 30. So the space at the back will be 3 inches. So I'll just have to stretch and measure because when the person tie the rope, it's gonna be measured. So as you can see right here, I have about 23 inches. So I will have to add something by the side to complete it, the 30 inches. So I still have a long way to go. So to do that, since I'm done with this part, I will have to work on this part too. So I will have to chain 1, 2. So after chaining 2, you are going to chain 3 more, making it a total of 5. This is 4 and this is 5. Then you skip and come over to this. Okay, on this there is this place that connected this row. You make 1 triple crochet or 1 double crochet, anyone you want, but I prefer the triple crochet because it will make my work stand firm. So these 5 chains that you made here, these 5 chains counts as 1 double crochet, chain 2. So you're going to chain 2 and come to this part and place it in this stitch right here. Chain 2, come over to this place, place it on the stitch. To finish up, you're going to chain 2 and locate this third chain or whatever you have here at the very top. Make 1 triple crochet. So this is what we have right here. So you chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn your work round, and now you're going to repeat the same thing. Come over to this top and make 1 triple crochet or 1 double crochet depending on what you've been doing. Chain 2, just continue. I will continue until I have 3.5 inches. So 3.5 inches on this part, and also 3.5 inches on this part, because as you can see we had 23 inches when we measured the length of this. So I need 7 inches to complete it, 30 inches, because I told you that's what I needed. So I'll just make 3.5 from here and 3.5 from here. I made 6 rows, 1 2 3 4 5 6 for this part. I also repeated the same thing right here. So after you've got your size, the inches, how many inches you want, you just chain 1 and cut the yarn off. Connect this yarn. So I will make a chain 1, then in that space I'll make 5 double crochets. 5. After this, you go right into this space, the next space, and make a single crochet. Then in the next, go ahead and make 5 double crochet. Go to the next and make a single crochet. So this is what you do until you get here. So now I'm done. So I'll just go in here, I'll locate the 3rd chain and make a single crochet there, and I'll turn to this side and make 2 more single crochets, and skip this, come into this part and make 2 single crochets, into this part 2 single crochets. So here you finish up by making a single crochet on that 3rd chain. So after this, you turn your work to this side and start making your 5 double crochet again. So but in this part right now, you make 2 double crochet, chain 1 and 2 double crochet. For this is the space where the fringes are gonna be, so that's why I'm making a chain 1 in that space. And you come right into the next and make a slip stitch. So go ahead, you can decide to make 3 double crochet, chain 1, but whatever you do, make sure that in the middle you have a chain 1 where you will have a space to attach your fringe. So I'll continue with this until I get to the end of this row. When I get to the end right here, I'll repeat the same thing I did here, 2 single crochets in these spaces, and I'll repeat what I did at this top. I'll repeat it right here, and I'll meet you to show you what to do next. So I'll finish up by making a slip stitch on top of this slip stitch that I have here, on top of the single crochet. So just right inside here, this is a single crochet and this is a space here. So in this space I'll make a slip stitch, then I'll chain 1 and I'll cut the end off. I'll pull it tighten, and you can just find a place to hide it right here. We'll do that later. So to make the fringe, I have 2 yarn in my hand right now, so I'll just go straight and measure 20. Take that again. So here I have 20. Then I'll wrap once. This I have 4 now. I'll turn back again, so I have a total of 6. Then I'll cut. So this is it. So to put the string, to put the fringe, I will fold it into 2, just like this, and this way, I'll use my hook and insert it in the chain one space that we have. Then I'll wrap around and pull it through this part, just like this. I will bring this all through this part, then I'll close it up and tighten it. So this is how to attach the fringe, and this is how long it is. So I'll grab the second one. I'll just show you once again. So just this way, fold it into two. Use my hook, insert in that chain one space, wrap this round and pull it through this part. Put my 2 fingers, grab this and pull it through in there. Drag and tighten. So that is just how to make a fringe. Very, very simple and easy. So as you can see, I'm done with mine and it's looking so beautiful. To get the next strap parts done, we are going to connect our yarn just on the chain one space that we have here. So I'm just going to connect my yarn. Tie a knot to secure. Then I'll make 3 chains right there. First of all, I'll like to connect it. This chain one is to make it secured. Then chain 3 and go into that same space and make 1 double crochet. So you see what we have. Then chain 3 and in that space make, in this space right here, make 1 double crochet. Chain 3 into the same space, make 1 double crochet. So I'll just continue until I have 50 of these. So I'll make sure when I'm done, and I'm going to repeat the same thing on the other parts. So once I finish, I'll just have to chain 1 and cut the yarn off, then use my lighter to bond the tail off. Then I'll make a slip stitch, a slip knot and chain 100, and I will measure 15 inches. Then I'll chain 1 more and make single crochet in all the stitches around to these parts. And when I get to that part, I'll just have to finish up and cut the yarn off. To make the little fringe on the front, so I'll just have to use my tape to measure out 7 inches. Think that's just okay for me. So I will go ahead and wrap 1, 2, 3. That is 3 now. I'll just make sure I have 4. This is 4. So now I have 4. I will just cut the yarn off. For the back strap, I chained 300 and I made another one chain and made a single crochet all the way down. So just do yours and place it just zigzag around there. Oh my god. Alright guys, now we're done with this, so I'm just gonna comb this. I don't know if it's necessary, but in case you need it. Okay, so I'm just gonna comb it, make sure that all of them are of the same height. Then I can now trim. I'm just gonna grab my scissors and I'm gonna cut to the side or to the length that I want. Okay, actually it's gonna be like I want everything to be on the same length. Okay, so I'm just gonna do that, like cut it this way as it. So just make sure you're cutting it this way, the same length.